bath and body products, but great alternative skincare. And I do mean an alternative to maybe some of the products that you're already using out there. An alternative, yes, to some of the other ingredients that maybe you're trying to avoid. We have the Beekman 1802 Black Night Goat Milk Eye Balm, made with goat's milk soap. Feature price tonight is $33.95. We have free shipping. We also have Flex Pay, as well as AutoShip. So there is AutoShip available for you as well. Tell us what you're getting in this eye balm. It's really a great overnight under eye.
Yes, anything that you see on the HSN website that says Black Night is our overnight repair creams and serums for the face. That's overnight repair if it says Black Night. Now what the overnight, the Black Night Eye Balm is for people who have those dark rings under the eyes. Now, a lot of you, as you're getting older, think, oh, I've just gotten older, so I've developed these dark circles under my eyes. You were born with those dark circles under your eye. Everybody has those dark circles under their eye. As you get older, what happens is this thin layer of skin that's underneath your eye, which is the thinnest layer of skin on your entire body, it becomes thinner and thinner. So what you need to do to help mask that under eye area, those dark circles, is you need to plump up that skin. And what does your skin drink in better than any other ingredient? The goat milk. So the way you're gonna use this at night, you're just gonna dab your finger in here, and it's super thick. You see how thick this is? Let me put it on the side of my hand so you can see how thick this is. And then you're just gonna dab a little bit under each eye and just leave it sitting there. And your skin is gonna drink in all that goat milk, it's gonna drink in all of those peptides, and it's gonna help plump up that layer of skin so that you diminish the appearance of those dark circles.
And now I want to remind everybody that Brent was a physician, he was a geriatrician, he was the youngest ever head of a medical unit at Mount Sinai Hospital in New York. And he was actually kind of famous for his work in geriatrics, and he was so famous that Martha Stewart plucked him away from Mount Sinai to start her health and wellness division. But when you guys first started using our soap and our lotions and our body creams, the very first question you all asked was, can you please develop skincare products, advanced skincare products for the face? And so that was when Brent put his medical cap back on, went back through his medical journals, and really figured out what it was that makes the goat milk work so well, and then how to boost that for advanced skincare.
And that really actually wasn't even that hard, because, you know, when I was in medical school, they did not talk about goat milk. They're always about pharmaceuticals or chemicals. And, you know, what we've learned over the last 5 years really is that you don't need a lot of chemicals for good health care. You have to go back to nature, because what nature has done over thousands of years, it has perfected everything. And that's what happens with the goat milk. Now, we did not discover goat milk. It's been used for thousands of years as a beauty treatment. Cleopatra used to bathe in it. The milk maidens in Europe would wash their faces with it. And that's how they got that glow on
Louis
the face.
XIV used to make his court bathe in goat milk before they could come to court.
That's right. Goat milk is a super powerful ingredient because it's packed with fatty acids, it's packed with vitamins, it's packed with all these amazing nutrients. But the reason it's really critical in our skincare for the face is because your skin drinks it in. So it takes those peptides into the places where actually it's going to work, and particularly for this under eye area, which is what you want to use this under eye balm on, is it helps plump up that layer of skin so that you mask those dark circles under the eye.
Okay, so who would this be for, Josh?
Whoever has dark circles.
Yeah, anybody who's dark circles, but especially as you're aging and your skin under your eyes is getting thinner, because this is the thing. If you ever see anybody stand up here and say, hey, we lighten the dark circles on your eyes, that's just not true. The dark circles are the blood vessels under the skin. They're not a skin pigmentation.
So there's no magic wand.
There's no magic thing that's erasing it. What you need to do is, it's like creating a thicker barrier between the blood and the air. So you're actually masking the
By
dark
plumping
circles.
up that layer of skin, you're diminishing the appearance of those dark circles. And that's what we really try to talk about with all of our skincare products, is we will never stand up here and promise you a miracle. We'll never say you're going to take 20 years off of your face. We're going to be honest about what the products do and what the ingredients do. And what the goat milk does is it sinks into your skin, it takes those peptides in, it plumps up that layer of skin so that you diminish those dark circles.
Well, let's share some of your amazing results. First of all, it's really hard to get a lot of people to agree on anything, but this is already getting rave reviews on our website at hsn.com. This is a true customer pick, and we did a consumer perception survey that found that 94% reported the skin around their eyes felt softer, suppler, more hydrated. 91% said their skin felt moisturized overnight. 94% noticed an immediate moisturizing effect on your skin. So if you are serious about skincare, if you're serious about doing something to finally target those dark circles underneath your eye, if you are tired of trying other products that just seem like they fade away, or maybe they're too heavy,
or they overpromise,
or they're too greasy, or maybe you're not getting the results that you want from the creams and the balms that you're using now, I want you to try this, and I think you're really going to love it. You're gonna feel that it's working for you, and especially if you have sensitive skin, especially if you love looking for products with that HSN Clean Beauty Certify.
And that's the thing, with the Clean Beauty seal.
This will give you that peace of mind.
You know, this is one of the most effective natural products that you can use. The Clean Beauty seal designates that none of our products have any of those ingredients that you see listed there that we can't even pronounce. I don't even know what most of them are.
And you know what? A lot of beauty products have all those chemicals in them.
Yeah, and the seal also indicates that where there's less than 1% of synthetic fragrances, and they're certified cruelty-free by a third-party source. It's not something we can just say. We have to have everything certified. But what I want to say is a lot of the products you're using have those bad ingredients in them, and a lot of them have some chemicals that create a sensation that it's doing something on your eye. You know, you might feel something because it's a chemical reaction. But in the end of the day, what you need is that moisturization and the plumping. That's what's going to
And do we have this on AutoShip?
We do, however, AutoShip is getting very limited. Tracy says this balm has really made a difference in her under the eye skin. She loves it. Kathy says all the Blaak products are awesome. Tony says, I don't get dark circles, I get bags. Would you recommend this for bags as well?
It's a different issue.
It's a different issue. Bags are actually caused by the stretching of the skin, and let me tell you, there is no cream that is going to permanently help with those bags. The best thing you can do for the under-eye puffiness is cold. So if you have anything cold, if you want to go out and diminish those bags for a little while, you just want to put something cooling on. And actually, later in the second hour, we have our brand new Lightest Air serum for the eye. It comes with a stainless steel applicator, which is cooling. So that will temporarily diminish the puffiness of the eyes. That's coming up at the end of the second hour.
The other thing you could do is keep his eye products in the refrigerator.
Oh, he could do that, yeah.
Okay, that's a good suggestion for Tony. Can you use this on the upper eyelid, or would you just put it around underneath?
Well, because we have the Clean Beauty Seal, you can use it anywhere. It's all about that moisturization in the clean. And that's so important with eye stuff. Think about all those chemicals we just showed you. Why would you put those on in and around your eyes?
Right. We want you to look good. We want you to feel good. Let's say a quick hi to Holly in Oregon, who's been waiting. Holly, thanks so much for hanging out with us. Hi, neighbor. You're live with Josh and Brent.
Hi, neighbor.
Hi, neighbor.
Hi, neighbor. Hi, Sarah.
Hi, Holly. How you doing?
Hi, Josh.
Hi.
It's Holly Cricket.
Yes, hi.
I recognized your name immediately.
I forgot to tell you guys earlier, I am so excited. I have girl hands. You don't even understand. I wheel a manual wheelchair. So essentially that's like hard manual labor. And you can't use anything with petroleum products because you won't go anywhere. Your hands will just slip off the rail.
Yeah.
So I've never been able to use hand lotion. Well, I got your hand lotion in November, and the first time I used it, the backs of my hands, I went, oh my God, I have girl hands. And then as far as the palms and, the calluses on my hands, they softened within like 2 weeks.
Wow.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Amazing.
I'm not afraid to hold somebody's hand.
You know what, Holly?
She's got her girl hands back.
You know what, Holly, might also work for you is the hand salve that we have coming up.
That's true.
Because it does a great barrier. It makes an invisible glove over your hand with that sunflower seed oil wax. And so it'll give you not only a good grip, but also great coverage for your hand.
Oh, that's fantastic. I already use that on my feet as like a
yeah, oh, then
perfect
get some of it and put it on
Yeah.
your hand the next time you're out. You'll notice that difference on your hands.
Thank you, Holly Cricket. Great to hear from you, and enjoy your hand lotion. We have everything from Beekman 1802 available on our website at hsn.com. That's the best time to shop is right now because their visit ends at midnight. Right now we have some limited offers. We've got the Extra Flex